Welcome back, this is CerealSnax, and today I'm playing my Char Guardian, CerealSnax, and I'm on a quest called Time for Promotion. If you haven't watched the other two episodes, I'm in a story quest where I was blamed for the deaths of my comrades in Smokestead, and they roughed me up, but I won the fight. I actually beat off the Blood Legion guys that were mad that I had, failed them. And now Steelbane, Legionnaire Irvain Steelbane, you can see him standing over here. It put me on cub duty to go collect supplies. And when I got there, the Flame Legion had actually destroyed the supplies, and I destroyed the Flame Legion. And now I'm back at the arena, and I have to report to Steelbane that I do not have the supplies, and I'm guessing he is not going to be happy. So let's just keep going with this Let's Play, and I'm trying to stick with the story. I'm not sure how much of the grinding type fighting I'm going to show on a video like this. I might do some exploring and stuff and then do leveling off camera. I have not yet decided, but let us go talk to this guy and get on with the story, shall we?
Report. Well, well, if it isn't the brave soldier that aided me in Baradin's crypt.
Good to see you again, Tribune Brimstone. If you'll excuse me, I need to speak to Steelbane.
Reporting in, Legionnaire. Tiller range was compromised. Crawling with Flame Legion. The supplies were destroyed. In other words, you failed. Again. By the claw of the Con-er, give me one reason why I shouldn't just kill you now. Go ahead and try it. You don't have the spine. You're done, Steelbane. Either you step down as Legionnaire, or I'll knock you into the dirt myself. You want my job, you miserable little puke? Earn it! Get down there and fight. Show me what you've got, and maybe I'll show you how a real Legionnaire fights. Gather around, troops. Watch me crush this little mutiny, and teach you all a lesson in respect. Gladiators, to the arena!
Alright, so we're going to fight. So finally we get to play in the legendary Bane Arena, which is in the Black Citadel, the main city of the Char. And it's a pretty epic arena, and it looks like I'm going to have to fight at least a few gladiators, and possibly Steelbane himself. So we can just take these guys out with my Guardian prowess, beat them with the shield here. Now, if you haven't played Guild Wars 2, you'll see that these area of red pop down, and you want to avoid those red areas because those are, whoops, and I didn't avoid that one, because that is where the attacks will be falling. Luckily with this character, he's actually more of an area effect type character, so even though I'm only level 3, I should be able to handle these guys pretty easily. They are, see, my area effects are doing quite a bit of damage to them. Taking these guys out, no problem. They're doing a little bit of damage to me, but not a whole lot. Let's take this guy out real quick. Hit him with my shield. There we go. These guys are no match for my level 3 Guardian prowess. I'm liking the Guardian so far. It doesn't feel near as squishy kind of as my Engineer is. Obviously because of the armor to some extent. Also, I'm a lower level. As things go higher up in level, things get a lot harder. I'm going to pick up this metal bar. You can actually use these objects that you find on the ground to hit your enemy. They don't always last very long. I'm not doing a lot of damage either, apparently. Like, I'm missing on every hit. Okay, that metal bar is doing nothing. Okay, well, of course she's not doing anything to me either, so we're just going to take this person out. I'm guessing this is a female. Yeah, it looks like a female Char. This champion, Vita Vital Gore. But, again, she is no match for this Guardian. One of my cool abilities that I have is this top one, and actually every 5 strikes it sets them on fire. You can see she's burning right there. She's not doing a whole lot to me, actually. She's kind of just standing around. And I am not by any means the best player at Guild Wars 2, so you can see I'm kind of dodging at the wrong times and all that stuff. But that's not what this Let's Play is about. It's not about how bad I am at the game. It's more about the story and doing a Let's Play like a normal average guy would do it. So let's see here. Let's take this lady out. So champion Vita Vital Gore is going to be no longer the champion. I will be the champion. Let's see here. I can take her out here. Alright. No problem. Oh, now great. Defeat the giant devourer.
Last round.
So I don't know if there's like devourers of different size, but apparently this is a giant one. So We're gonna have to watch out for that. Actually, that is true. There are devourer spider, they almost look like scorpions and they're little. Let's see, where is this thing? Ah, there it is. Ooh, and this one is giant. Probably why they... Oh! So yeah, the goal is to get out of these little circles as they throw their weapons. Let's try it again. Oh, there we go. I wasn't even in it that time and I dodged out of it. Very epic of me. Yeah. Yeah, so this is gonna be... Let's see here. This isn't too bad. I've already got this thing down in health a little bit. I haven't even used my heal skill. Hit it with my shield. There we go. Yeah. Alright. Pretty neat that this is really just a huge version of the Devourers that you see out in the field. And although none of them do this much damage to you, usually they're a pretty common mob. Heal up. Go back into battle here. It's a level 5 creature, but as you can see, because of the low levels that we're in, under level 10, it doesn't really matter too much. You can take stuff that's a couple levels higher than you, no problem. It's just a little slower going, as you can see. Set it on fire. Use my skills on my top bar. There we go. Nothing like a little fire. Whoop. Get out of there, thing. Now you can only do about 2 or 3 dodges at a time. You can see I've got a little yellow bar here, double tap, and when it's full, you can do about 2 or 3 dodges, and when it is, and then of course you have to wait till it refreshes. It doesn't take too long to refresh, but long enough so that you can't really spam it. And really what that dodge does is it effectively makes you invulnerable to any damage at all when you're in that fight. So, see that's actually throwing down, that circle that it keeps throwing down is actually my damage that I'm throwing down. I don't know why it's running away from me here. Alright, let's go back and take it out. I don't feel like I'm doing a whole lot of damage to it. You can see the health bar isn't even halfway yet. Alright. Whoop. Heal up. Get back in the fight. The Guardian has multiple heal things. I've got the Virtue of Resolve and the Shelter. So I've got 2 ways to heal myself. So this is really just a battle of attrition. It's just a matter of time that I will win. One thing I noticed about playing the Engineer is that I could really DPS hardcore early on, and now that character is close to 80, it's actually a lot harder. I'm finding that I'm having to spec with toughness and vitality points because I just cannot survive long enough to do enough damage to destroy creatures like this. So the Guardians definitely have that advantage of just having that innate ability to be defensive and to outlast creatures like this. I didn't have any trouble with this as an Engineer either, a battle like this at this level, but it was over a lot quicker. But I think over time, as you level up, it actually becomes tougher. So it's almost down now. All right, let's take out this giant Devourer, and I'm guessing there's gonna be. This isn't the end here. Let's see. Nope. What's going on here now? So my guess is if I can beat this guy, that I will be the new Legionnaire of the Blood Legion, which would be great. That'd be awesome. What's gonna happen here?
Outstanding. I'd say the soldier exceeded expectations. What do you say, Steelbane? He's so impressed he's speechless. Now get in that ring and fight, Steelbane, or I'll split you open myself.
Yes, sir, Tribune.
I can't hear you, Legionnaire.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so now I get to fight the Legionnaire Warband Steelbane. So Ritlock is happy with me. It's always nice when Ritlock Brimstone is happy with you. It's always good.
To be impressed, Tribune. I am going to make an example out of this whimpering cub.
I don't think so. I think you're gonna end up losing this battle. Ooh, and I evaded. That was nice. Like I said, you run out of your evasions pretty quickly. I'm on fire now. Just gonna beat on him. Now luckily the first attack that you have is actually auto attacking. You can see I don't even have to press the button, it just keeps going. That makes fighting a little bit easier because you're moving a lot as well. He's not even doing any damage to me, so I'm not even gonna bother to. Oh, never mind. Now take that back. Alright, I was gonna say I don't even bother to dodge because he's really not doing any damage to me. And that's actually true to some extent, actually now even. Look, my health is almost full. I don't even need to dodge. Hit him with the shield again. Yeah, I don't even need to dodge that stuff though. It's not really. The only reason I would do it is for show. Whoa. I'm on fire. What does this do? Surround yourself. Yeah, I don't need that right now. I have a lot of skills that really benefit my counterparts who I'm fighting with. And of course I'm fighting alone right now, so it's not doing me a whole lot of good, but. Alright. No problem.
Stop. I surrender. Don't kill me. I can still be of use to the Blood Legion.
He's done, soldier. Either he lives to continue serving the Corps as best he can, or he dies in the name of Legion discipline. Either way, the decision's yours. Kill him, or cast him out of your warband.
Alright, he says, don't do it, I beg you, let me live. I may have been harsh, but I was trying to do what was best for the warband. So I can either do what was best for Steelbane, you mean? You started this, I'm gonna finish it. Die. You make me sick, you nauseating little whiner. Crawl away and take your shame with you. You know what? I'm gonna kill him, because that's how we roll. Oh, so he wants to, so I had to fight him now. Alright, fair enough. He's gonna fight for his life. But he was gonna kill me, so I'll gladly take him out. Plus, we don't need weakness in the Char legions. We need strength. That's for the humans, is the weakness. They kind of like to do that kind of weakling stuff where you give mercy and all that crap. We're gonna actually just take them out because that's not how the Char work. We don't. We're like the Spartans. We cast aside the weak, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cast this guy aside. Take him out. Plus, if he's a level 5 Legionnaire and he can't defeat a level 3 like starting new player like me, then he's probably not worth a whole lot to anybody here. Let's take him out. Almost got him.
Pressure.
If he'll drop any cool loot, probably not. Nope. So I'd love to have his armor. That would be really nice, all spiky. Alright.
Even the most glorious revolution is just a successful mutiny, huh? Congratulations on your promotion, Legionnaire.
Thank you, Tribune. I'll rebuild this warband and live up to your trust. I promise you that.
Good. Now for your first orders. Replenish your warband with honorable Bladium. Earn their trust.
Yes, sir. Any recommendations?
Fion the Wraith and Sour Doomsday. Both are good soldiers who've fallen on hard times. I'll give you a full briefing when you're ready.
Okay, so let's go report to Ritlock. See if I get a kind of bonus here. Oh, he's right here. Look at this. Okay, so now I get to choose between these two warriors. So, Sour Doomsday or Fion the Wraith. Let's see. Tell me more about Fion the Wraith. Fion's warband spent decades in Ascalon hunting ghosts until they were caught in an ambush. Only Fion survived. He's a hardened veteran and good with blades, more stealthy than you'd expect from Blood Legion. A little old, perhaps, but still kicking. Cool. Alright, what about Sour? He's a talented necromancer. He was training for covered ops until his warband found him meeting with the Flame Shamans. They accused him of treason. I suspect he was just overeager. Interesting. Okay. Alright, well, let's see. I'm going to talk about Fion the Wraith. I think I'm going to go with Fion the Wraith. He's kind of stealthy. He's a hardened veteran. That's kind of what I need. I'm kind of up front. I'd like to have somebody who's a little bit more stealthy. So we'll go with him. Where is he? Near the Decimus Stones. He says he wants revenge on the ghosts that killed his warband. I suspect he's looking to join them in death. You have to give him something worth living for. Alright, I'm ready to choose. We're going to go with Fion the Wraith. And that's it. We get some quest rewards here. Oh, now this is one thing I haven't talked about a lot, but I'm going to take the copper mining pick for now. And I actually got a leather bag, which gives me an extra 4 slots. Now, one thing you'll notice here on my hero screen, and we haven't looked at this a whole lot yet, but there are 3 spots here for mining with a sickle, logging, and mining. I said foraging with a sickle, logging with an axe, and mining with a pickaxe. And you can actually gather anything you want as long as you have the appropriate picks. You can buy these anywhere. And that allows you to harvest vegetables and that sort of thing. Log wood, you can cut down wood with your axe, or you can mine stuff. And you don't need to have any skills for that at all. But it doesn't matter what your crafting discipline is. And I can show the crafting discipline here in a minute. Maybe while I'm standing here, I can show you some of the other stuff. My next quest is level 6, so probably my next episode, I'll probably take a quick tour of Plains of Ashford and do some leveling up. I may not actually talk while I'm doing it. I may record it and then do kind of a post-discussion about the zone and some of the neat, interesting things about the zone. But for right now, let's just take a quick look before we run out into Black Citadel. I've got my slot skills, and now when I start to get skill points, you can see up here in the top left, I can actually unlock other healing skills, for example, my healing bar, and then there's a bunch of utility skills that I will get over time. And of course, they get more and more epic as time goes on, basically. And some of them are pretty nice. And then, of course, you get traits at level 10. We can talk about that later when I get there. And, of course, got my story here. Now, crafting discipline is one thing. Maybe I'll do that. I'll end up this video picking my crafting disciplines, and I'll show you how that works, kind of from a basic idea. You've got your achievement tab. You can see where all your achievements are. And then, of course, a PvP tab showing you what you've achieved in PvP. So let's exit the instance here and go back to the Black Citadel. Do another quick tour of the northern part of the Black Citadel, since we've already seen the eastern part. So instead of running directly out of here, I'm actually going to port back to the mustering ground, which is where we started, and I'll take you up north to the crafting area. And the crafting area is actually called the Canton Factorium, and there's all the factories and all that sort of stuff over here. And that area actually allows you to pick the crafting disciplines that you're interested in doing. And I actually think on this character I'm going to pick armor smithing and perhaps weaponsmithing, just to be pretty generic and basic with this guy. He's a he uses both armor and weapons extensively, so why not? Then I can make some cool armor and some cool weapons for him at some point in time. There's other crafting disciplines. You've probably heard about them. There's, of course, cooking, jewelry making, artificing, which is more like making staves and that sort of thing. There's huntsman, which allows you to make guns and bows. And then, of course, there is, what's the last one I'm trying to think? Leatherworking, and then finally tailoring. So obviously those are what you would expect them to be. So let's run down in here. You can see these are the statues we were looking at before of former Char heroes. So this is the northern gate going into actually this is the Diessa Plateau up north. And then down here to the right is actually the Canton Factorium, where we're going to pick our crafting discipline, and then I will wrap up this episode of Let's Play. So let's see here. If we look on the map, you'll see that actually the crafting disciplines are denoted by these little icons. So there's actually armor smithing station and weaponsmithing right down here. But there's other ones: artificing, huntsman, leatherworking, and cooking. I'm actually looking right at the cooking station over there on the left. Let's see here. Let's walk around this direction and see if there's anything cool. You can see the forge back here. I love the Char forges in this game. They're very, very well done. There's a big forge over there. So here's the armor smithing station. Let's talk to the armor smithing guy. Where is he? He's probably nearby here. Let's take a look. There's an Iron Legion soldier. Master weaponsmith. We'll talk to him first.
Need something?
The heat of the forge, where true weapons are born. Train with me, and every blade, mace, or hammer you will make will bring you glory. Awesome. Of course, it tells you what you can craft: axes, daggers, hammers, great swords, maces, shields, sigils, spears, and swords. Awesome. Cool. Well, I'm going to do it. Please teach me to be a weaponsmith. So I'm now a weaponsmith, and I'll show you the weaponsmithing tab real quick. You can actually go in here. You can already see I can make a bunch of stuff already. Bronze, hammers, axes, ingots, spears, all sorts of things. There's a discovery tab as well, which allows you to put in items like this. And actually, wow, I've already got one that I can discover, so let's just check it out. 5 rough sharpening stones, which you can actually consume them. Gain power equal to 1% of your toughness and 10% experience from kills. Cool. Alright, fair enough. So I've already crafted something. Let's go take a look at the armor smithing station real quick, and we will wrap this up. Let's see. Here he is. Master armor smith. What can I craft? Heavy armor, inventory boxes, which is pretty useful, and runes. So teach me to be an armor smith. All right, let's see. How do I find materials? You got all. They kind of give you a nice tutorial telling you where to find all this stuff. Let's pop this open. Of course, immediately I can make chain gauntlets. I can make reinforced boxes, which is pretty interesting. I can actually make 3 of them. I have so much ingots from my other characters. And then you've got a discovery pet task, just like the other professions. So that's it. I've got my crafting professions. I'm on to level 6 of my story. When we get back, like I said, I'm going to do some leveling up in the Plains of Ashford zone, show you some of the heart quests, and keep moving on from there. So thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed my Let's Play of my Guardian Char. Only level 3, getting there, and we're just going to take our time and enjoy the sights and enjoy the story. So thanks for joining me.